Maybe your shoes on.
Oh. Shoe is. Oh, my ankles are cold. Yo, are you gonna be hiking, man? Yeah. Whee! Oh!
You have to use it on the box now.
You can put the box in the middle.
It doesn't fit.
Yes, it does.
That's a lot of work to get past my legs.
Ricky's got legs of steel.
Please, it's Richard.
Richie.
Get the heat on a little bit, maybe. I know it might destroy the audio quality, but I am cold.
It's like this, right? This is how we need it?
We've only done this 70 times.
We've only done this 70 times, but
That's not how we have it all
3
the time.
weeks, so I'm out of practice.
Then no, it's not like that.
Damn it!
Because we want
You
to
gotta
see
be able
it.
to see it and make sure it's good.
Yeah.
We
You
are
never know when I'm
focused.
just going to do that. Just turn it off.
Every time we've had bad quality or we had a lost episode, it's because Ricky's secretly the one doing it.
Oh shit, button.
He's not denying it.
So what happened at DnD for the last 3 weeks?
The last 3 weeks. A grand total of 4 fights.
Yeah.
So, who remembers when we last left off on the podcast?
We were literally going out to fight to get into that bunker.
Okay, so we got
Okay.
to the bunker.
Got to
we-
the bunker.
Yes.
Got to the bunker.
Then
Yova was
there
with us.
Yova was with you guys because you decided to take somebody with computer skill over survival skill.
Yes.
We're survival. We have mechs. What the fuck's gonna kill us?
Correct. Except a size 3 mech, which you
That
guys
is-
found.
We
That is not
approached-
survival,
So we
that is
found
combat.
the bunker where the distress call was coming from. That's why we were going to that bunker, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And then we got to the bunker, and then
It was frozen over, so
was-
you guys used your nifty heat gun.
we used our heat gun, and then the door opened, and a size 3 mech came out and started trying to kill us.
Yes.
Well, it didn't actually try to kill us as much as it was trying to smash computers that we needed in order to open the hangar proper.
There were 6 terminals.
And we needed 4 of them.
Yeah,
You
there were
needed
6
4.
terminals laid out. 4 of them were needed to open the next big gate.
Uh-huh.
Fucking asshole went for the terminals first.
Yeah.
I didn't go for the terminals first.
It did.
Did it?
Yeah, I remember the first thing I went up to it and like I'm gonna get in position for it to come after me. And the moment you move towards them, it's like, you fucking asshole, that's what you're doing. You're fucking breaking our key.
No, fuck you. I just remember the one thing that I remember prominently from that fight is you guys had like the wind pushing into the into the garage.
Yeah, moving rightward or one direction would be double movement speed, while the other one will be half speed.
And because this thing had like a 2 or a 3 movement, it couldn't approach you guys at all, which is why I just immediately started going for the computers that were right next to it, because it was like a 40 hex wide grid or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then after it spent its movement to like finally get next to you guys, and Austin just like pushed him back with all of his rockets. He's like, okay, fuck you, and then smashed into the computer.
Yeah. I ran through a wall, first action I did. And I was the first one to go. So that's the first thing that ever happened.
You Kool-Aid man.
Yeah. That's important.
How
But-
the Kool-Aid man?
Most people at the beginning split up to go deal with the terminals because we just open them because you can't move fast.
Correct.
So the idea was to open them, but opening them takes a full round action.
Yes.
Unless you have Yelva who can do it for you.
And if you mess up, it triggers a booby trap.
Yeah.
And
In
Yelva
addition,
pointed that out.
oh yeah, there is a giant railgun that would destroy you. I don't think anyone failed it, so we don't know how much it hurts.
You do not know how much it hurts.
We do not know what we
Because I specifically said I was protecting Yelva in case it's shot.
Yes.
Because if that thing would hurt a mech, I don't want to see what happens when it hits just a
When it hits
person.
a
Well,
person.
A second later, I hopped Yelva into my extra compartment.
Yeah, because
She was defended.
I approached and you took her and you start taking her to the other side
Yeah.
where more terminals are.
Because Crowbar has a good hacker fix. So
Yeah.
she didn't really need you over there.
But then the problem arose
But Noelle does not.
Correct.
The problem was when we get to a terminal, we had to eject or exit our thing, which is a full round action.
Yeah.
And it's another full round action to actually do the hacking. And my mech did not have manipulating hands or whatever it's called.
Yeah, manipulators.
Manipulators.
You
So
gotta get those person hands.
yeah, everyone else like hacked 3 of them, or 3 in total in the fight.
Yeah, and then we just decided that we should kill it and then figure out the other one because it already smashed like 1.5 at that point, or was about to smash another one if we didn't keep trying to kill it.
Yeah, you guys needed 4 terminals. You had hacked 3. It had smashed 2, and it was next to another one.
Yeah.
And so I think you used your swarm to like cover up the second one. And
Also very important. Whenever you hurt this person, it gets a damage boost.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that was
Up
annoying.
to three times, which is up to 6 damage, I believe.
it was up to plus 8 damage.
Plus 8 damage. Let's
yeah,
go.
it gets a plus 2 damage every time that it was hit.
Yeah.
And it goes 3 turns in combat.
Yeah.
In a combat round.
A boss.
A boss, if you will. But at near the end, when everybody was basically ganging up on it so it wouldn't go after that last computer, Crowbar decided, I feel like I'm more useful to be a tank.
Yeah, someone else can hack it because I'm just gonna go in and tank.
Well, because his truth was right next to it, so
Yes.
he could have used his manipulators and done that. So you were like, okay, I'm gonna go fight,
Yeah, I stepped up, shoot it, and then
and then it blowed up.
a couple of things happen. It hits me, it does 4 damage. I call it a bitch, and then it proceeded to use its second turn. The rest of that turn in its second turn to do up to 38 points of damage.
Because I remember it punched you and you were like bracing for like a lot of damage. I'm like, oh, that's 4 damage. And you're like, oh, that's fucking nothing. I'm like, okay, it's gonna use its shotgun now.
It's not done yet.
I didn't expect it to be done, but then I didn't expect it to just keep. You critted me also.
Oh yeah, that was right. And the shotgun did have damage die, so I could actually add more
Yeah,
damage.
you just kept rolling high damage after that first one. Yeah, took out 2 of my structure, only had 4 structure. Not a big deal, usually.
Until it has a nuclear meltdown because you guys killed the mech, so then it blows up.
Surprise of no one, I'm right next to it.
Everyone has to make, was it a hull save or an
A
engineering?
hull save. I know
Hull
about that
save.
because that saved my ass.
Yeah. Everyone has to make a hull save. If you save, then you take only 1 structure damage. If you don't save, you take 2 structure damage. And then if you're, that's a blast 1. If you're in blast 2.
We roll for each of them separately.
Yes. And then if you're in blast 2, then if you save, you take no structure damage. If you fail, you take a structure damage. Which when I initially read that, I was like, oh, I wonder how much damage die it was going to be. Like, if it's going to be, 4d6 or something like that. No, just a structure. Just erase a whole health bar.
Yeah, up to 2 structures. I only had 2.
I only had 2. So I was like really concerned. It was like, okay, cool. First boss fight and Crowbar fucking dies.
Let's go.
But no, it was copacetic.
I
Then
had
we
faith
killed
in
it.
Halligan. Halligan,
Yeah,
good guy.
your build is reliable. So that boss blows up.
Uh-huh.
Go into the abandoned station. By the way, that was just a session.
Yeah, it was a long
Session 2.
fight.
Go into the abandoned station. The first room that you guys are in is kind of like a
Computer room?
entryway.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
the first room's
entryway
kind of like
with
an
the storage
entryway.
Oh.
There's a storage room. You guys went into the storage room, kind of looked around. A lot of like old and sort of like degraded stuff was in there, but you did find a huge ass winter coat made from the fur of a glacier beast
Mm-hmm.
that basically grants you invisibility when you're not moving in a snow climate. Which, after looking at other things, if your mech breaks down, the pilot doesn't automatically die. So oftentimes the pilot will get out of the mech, and I think the purpose of that is if you're in a snow environment, you get out of your mech and you just lay on the ground, so you're just invisible as a pilot.
Me too.
Good strat.
Good. Then you guys looked at a computer room, saw that there was a symbol of a crown with a lightning bolt going through it.
Yes.
All these rooms had their own little like booby trap or weird thing about them.
Yeah, one of them was a computer that fucking shattered my hard suit.
Mine as well.
Yeah, you guys gathered around the computer, type, and then a nice little C4 explosive jets out of one of the monitors. Okay, good. For a second, I didn't see anybody through the drive-thru. I was like, oh no. We driving through or walking up?
I don't care.
I want to drive through just to stay warm.
Okay.
But we can. It's too late now.
He's already there.
We're here.
We're here.
I should change my mind now that we're in the line.
You can get
Okay.
out. No, stop it! Don't.
Yeah.
He's kidding.
Kidding.
Was it a joke?
So, but in the computer room, you guys are able to harvest some data about the people who were here, who were frozen here.
Yeah.
What do you guys remember?
Bjarki, Ify, that's not his name, that's what I'm calling him now, and Tomei.
In Tomei.
Bjarki is gone, already thawed, and being a scout, doing stuff for this nefarious group. They're nefarious because they're against Union.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're nefarious from your perspective.
But we found out that they have been in hibernation or something for like 1,000 years.
1,000 years.
The
Yep.
good old cryo.
They were led by a specific leader, and they are followers of a like techno goddess,
Yineville.
Yineville, which we did not know at the time, but is just an AI that was worshipped as a goddess.
Yes. And eventually the AI was...
And we're looking
like,
for her coffin or something like that.
The coffin you would know is the ship that the Spari people
Right.
left Cradle to come to Spar from.
Yeah, but that's also like they want to move the coffin because that might be where her AI is like central.
Something like that.
Then,
Oh, pause.
oh, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah, we found all that stuff out.
Yeah.
And then I think there was like a timer going down, and one of them.
They all had timers, but they
all
were
had
like
timers.
a long time. They were not going to get out of there.
Right. Well, we opened them anyway, right?
Yes.
Kind of.
Kind of.
We wanted to get through a door, and for some reason, oh no, there was a door that I managed to open,
Bro.
but only for a brief moment. Whatever.
Somebody whoever's blasting the music.
I managed to open it. Someone else went in with me, but right after me and someone else got through, it closed behind us.
Oh, Alex.
Oh yeah, and then to open it again, Shatter used a thermite charge,
Ah!
and it opened not only the door, it opened 2 pods.
It broke open the glass of 2 pods.
Yeah. They had a nice morning wake up.
Yeah. And
Some
then we
man
had.
and his child got out of their cryopods and were like,
Yeah.
huh?
We tried
Also,
to gaslight them that we were on the same team, and it just did not work.
I wish I took control of the conversation early on, but I let you guys handle it.
That's a mistake. That is always
Yeah,
a mistake.
because you could have just said like, oh, we were on the other side and we used the thermite charge and it opened you guys. We didn't know, but no, they clearly said, yeah, we saw you guys.
Yeah.
We
We
crossed our
wanted you
fingers.
guys out. Yeah, we saved you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Why did you open it normally? I had to make a check to convince them. Like,
The
yeah, they're
door
not
was
working.
stuck.
Yeah.
And then he like just went over and opened another one. It's like, oh, miracle.
Oh, we didn't check
Well,
all of them.
Yeah. We checked. You know what? You looked like you needed the help, buddy.
Yeah.
We were prioritizing you, buddy.
But I mean, they weren't immediately hostile, were they?
No, they were cautious.
Yeah.
But then they wanted us to unfreeze the others.
And we
ones.
did.
Yeah, we ended up doing that. Go.
Well, so we unfreeze everybody else, and then I think at that point we like scouted as much as we could in the area, learned whatever we could, which was not much more. Aside from, I think there was one message where it's like, we're moving this, or like, be ready for this,
We
or
learned
we're
about-
freezing you guys so we can do something later
Yeah.
on, blah blah.
Bunker 06.
Yeah, we learned about that, where they might be the person who was already unfrozen at the time of arrival, and probably the person behind all the sabotage.
And we managed to weakly convince them to go with
Yeah.
us.
It was kind of like, hey, just reconvene, just figure out
Where
what's
the
going
hell
on.
else are you gonna be?
Yeah, come on.
Well,
it's
I think it was
fine.
also like you guys tried to
Ooh,
walk out the secret path that was in the base, and that just led out to
Tundra.
like the side of a glacier.
Yeah, it was no fun.
We checked it out. That's all we really did. But then we did. Our scanners picked up some weird sound.
Yeah.
Some not good.
Scanners
we don't know
picked
what
up
the
a
fuck
weird
it is.
sound. We go back up to our mechs. Everybody takes some time to repair their mechs.
Because your mechs were stuck.
And sabotage.
They were sabotaged. And then we found out what the weird sound was, and it was a metal ball that is an animal call. So suddenly, a lot of creatures were there, and we had to fight them.
A lot of monstrosities just glacier beast after glacier beast after glacier beast.
But we killed him.
Crone-
It took us some time,
yeah.
because Crone was showing up and he's like, hey, you guys need to clear
Crone
this
was on
area.
it, and it was a, what's the game mode called?
Control zone.
Control
Control
Zone,
Zone.
my favorite. Control Point, my favorite TF2 game mode.
Yeah, it's basically just
yeah, Chrome
kill all
basically showed
these
up and was
things.
like, all right, cool, I'm here to pick you up. And you guys are like, we have more people. He's like, that's fine. And then he saw the monstrosities and he's like, get that out of my way, please.
Guys, there's something in my parking spot. Please
There's
remove
something in my parking spot. The one parking spot. Please get him out.
You guys, like, kicked that weird-ass bug out of the way.
Please.
And we did.
it. Yeah.
We
And that
killed
was
and
the
slaughtered
second
everything.
session.
Yep.
And then Crone landed and everybody got on the ship. And
Yeah,
then
they
we
saw-
were a new
they-
license level.
They saw our symbols and they're like, yeah, we can trust these guys. And then they immediately got on the ship and then realized, no, we can't trust
We
these
tricked
guys.
them. Wait, these
Right.
are
Oh,
Union. What
did we
the
cover
fuck?
that in the podcast? You guys got symbols painted onto your mechs.
I think
We got it in
yeah.
the last session.
The
we
session
talk-
before we started talking about this, pretty
Yeah,
sure.
we talked
Okay,
about it.
gotcha. So yeah, the Spari folks that were frozen, they saw the clan symbol that you guys had on. Thankfully,
Sigurd's clan.
It was Sigurd Scheifing's clan.
Good old
Scheifing being
Sigurd
the
Scheifing.
second most isolationist clan. They were
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, cool.
They're
These-
cool people, but
Yeah, they just figured, oh, cool, Scheifing came to rescue us. We expected that. And then you get inside and it's like, all right, Union.
welcome aboard Union ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Lancers. I'm your Union representative.
And then we go back to town.
What are these barbarians you brought on board? Just starts insulting them.
Just starts. But yes, you guys got your new license level. It was going to take. Yeah, you guys had more than enough time to apply your new license level,
And
but
our new prints, because we all have our frames now.
you guys all have your frames now.
Wait,
You were told
oh yeah, there's printers on that ship.
there are
Yeah.
printers on that ship.
Why can't those printers fix stuff in under an hour? Never mind, it's a conversation for later.
Okay. I see your point. We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. I have an answer for you.
No, I'm right. But yeah, we get there, and then immediately Union gives us some orders about said people we saved.
Yes, after
Union's
everyone
like,
files
"Hey,
out of the ship except for Yova.
Can you keep them quiet, please? Can you make them disappear, please?
Yeah, they didn't want them because they're anti-union.
Well, not because they're anti-union.
Exactly because they're anti-union.
Because they're 1,000 years old and they might know things about Union.
Because the union that they know is SecCom, which was Union Phase 2,
Yes.
and Union Phase 3, which is the union you guys work for, does not want anybody knowing about the history of Union Phase 2, because Union Phase 2 was
Not good.
nice
Brutal.
communism didn't work. Now we're going under tyrannical rule. And,
Let's go, the cool version.
So that's why that officer from Union, which
Or-
just context for you guys, this is not like a commanding officer that you have met ever. This is just a dude that
He's higher up in the rung at least, right?
he is higher up than you guys by rank.
Yeah.
But, like, we're license level 2. Can't tell us shit.
He is just
You can believe that.
he is the person who accepted the order from Yova.
Mm-hmm.
So he is the handler of this case. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify that relationship with you guys.
And so we opened up the other session. We went and visited the hall to be like, hey, what are you guys doing? And they're all shouting and yelling at each other.
In the
And-
clan hall.
But in the clan hall.
The clan
Because all the
council.
clans got together to figure out what they wanted to do with the people that we unfroze.
And they
Because
have
you
them
guys-
under prison.
Yeah, they're in prison, yeah. So the general, like, idea was there were maybe 3 camps. People who were like, hey, let's just kill them because they're terrorists. Or they have the potential to be disruptors. People that are like, no, we shouldn't kill them because they are more native to this land, whatever, than any of us are. They're true, super old, not diluted by fucking Union or whatever. And then some
wanna-
people that are like, just get them out of here. Like, we don't need to kill them. That's excessive, but I don't want them here anymore. And they were all just yelling at each other, and so we had to go do other things.
We did show up and say, oh yeah, Union
Okay.
wants these
Union
guys
wants
dead.
them gone, and hey, if you need somebody to do it for you,
Told 3 mechanics that Union does want to kill them.
I did not think Shadow would tell him that much information. I'm going to be
course he would.
completely honest.
Or I'm sorry, not that Union wants to kill the frozen folk, but that,
But that
there
they existed.
were frozen folk, and
Yeah.
then they were like, huh?
in my defense, I think I was asleep when you said that, so I didn't know we were supposed to be keeping it a secret.
I would have like stepped in, but it was like, it's too late.
I also was in a
fucking-
different place. You couldn't. Because I was talking to the techno shamans about it.
Yeah, we mentioned Unival also.
Yeah, well,
to the council. They didn't know that apparently.
Yeah, but the two clones went to go research Unival, and so we went to the techno shaman library, and neither of us were very good at figuring. I was shit at figuring stuff out, but
Yes.
I think.
Well, you were shit at getting into the computer.
Yes.
Thin White Duke was able to actually like navigate the computer, but then when you guys were actually searching for info, you got your crit to search for the info. So you were like,
Yes.
oh, click here, click here, click here, click
Control
here, click
F.
here. You got
And I knew
all
exactly.
of the best. Yeah,
and so we figured
all
out
the best
that
references.
Unival was an AI from the Cradle ship that became unshackled and got tyrannical with power because the techno shamans worshipped her as a goddess, and so she started to think of herself as a goddess. And Union or the Setcom or whatever didn't like her, and so was trying to get rid of her. And so the Separatists were her like most devoted. That's not a word. Is
Devout.
it? Devote?
Devoted.
Devoted, there we go. Worshippers. And so they went with her into exile. And then we went to the techno shamans and it's like, hey, how do you kill an AI? And they were like, oh, you don't. How do you kill the wind? And I said,
With a wall.
yeah. Like, that's not what I'm asking. Hands up. Who here is a Unival
I fucking
hater?
love that hands up shit.
Raise a hand, come on.
Hands up.
Somebody look at me, acknowledge me, please.
And then everybody goes from looking at you to looking back at their computers.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Just
like,
like
alright,
a
fine,
school.
ignore me.
Just like a school.
Because that was
It's almost
mostly
like
it. Is
it's-
I was just trying to figure out. It's been 1,000 years. She's been in exile for a while. I want to know how many people are still worshiping Unival.
Yo, it's them.
The techno shamans are still pretty obsessed, it seems.
While that was happening, the rest went to a bar to get information of like what the people think of the situation.
And that's where Shatter just absolutely
just drops all the
everything.
information.
Well,
Drops all the
Shatter
confidential
was like
information.
making it very clear that he's uncomfortable with the idea of killing them. The clones were totally fine with it. It's like whatever. I don't know what everybody else felt, but that was the idea. And then was it like the very next day where we had another boss fight that we had to do?
No.
It was a couple of days.
Okay.
It was basically over the next week, you saw that tensions were kind of like getting.
They were raising.
Yeah. Oh wait, there was also the broker that approached
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
in the bar.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted
And you
to-
guys basically told him to fuck off, and so he's
Uh-huh.
like, okay. And then the broker ran into the clones, and
He offered us.
Noelle did not say to
nanites.
fuck off.
We did not tell him to fuck off.
Game of information you could just get from the public library.
Yeah, and then he just
So-
gave us cool stuff for it though.
So
So, the techno shamans are cool with you guys being in there because you're union and like
Well, they didn't like Union.
different.
no, they do.
Okay, they seem to not like
They
us.
like the fact that union is resource. They have
That's fair.
resources. They don't like union's stance on.
AIs
they don't-
are
they
not
don't-
gods.
Correct. That AIs
hot
don't
take.
have like actual human spirits, but in all like for all intents and purposes, that doesn't really matter to them
Yeah.
until now. But the Techno Shaman School is not necessarily open to like the public, because you guys did go to the library, which was the Hall of Records, and you guys did not find half of the shit that you found in the Techno Shaman area.
That is
Oh,
true.
that's fair.
He's gonna find out about it anyways.
Yeah.
The people talking about it.
So anyway, I got nanites that'll boost my accuracy if I shoot them.
Space drugs.
Space drugs.
Space bugs. They're not drugs.
And then we went
They're
and had a big
bugs.
fight.
And then you went to a fight. Hello.
Yeah, what are you doing here? Yeah.
Why, hello there. That's a Star Wars reference.
Walking to Ricky's house.
Walking. Jesus Crispy. Something like that.
Probably like.
Just a jog.
You need me to hold this? So you can unlock the door?
I will unlock the door. I think that is a good idea.
Okay.
My hammies are so sore. My hammies, bro.
Maybe this makes for great podcast, doesn't it? Us walking up to the door.
Is the spell wrong? Is like this arm with the spell can identify it's a weapon you're holding, or is it just whatever you're holding?
It just does its
It's
magic.
sick.
I thought
I'm just
about
curious.
I thought about that the other day. But no, I don't care.
The spell is literally expel from the arm.
Let's go,
I think you need like arm and weapon.
bro. Catch me, a dark wizard, finding women holding their newborns.
That's how he could have killed Harry.
Truly, it's not wrong. He just drops his ass.
Damn, I didn't do it. Pick my hand.
That's actually I got the scar. Fell down on the
That's why he's like a fucking idiot. Wait, are we taking everybody's spot?
I don't. It's fine. I don't think we totally settled for the
Okay,
evening.
well, I just wanna make
We
sure.
still got to finish the podcast though.
Oh.
We're on the last battle, the big old thing with the
snake.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were called. There was an emergency call from
Oh,
one
it's
of the
still recording,
places.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're recording this whole
They
time.
do not stop.
Sorry.
We don't stop. Audio's got to be scuffed.
True. Sorry.
So
Continue.
there was a big old snake
Snake.
that popped up, and it was a mech snake, and so we had to
You're a
go
robot.
fight it. And so there was a snake, and then two little bat things that were mechanical that gave it resistance, and then two other things. I don't know.
They
what
were not rats.
They were basically rats. They died like
They were
rats.
dogs.
To be fair,
They were diamonds.
it was a blizzard out. I said, you can't see them very clearly. You'll have to scan them, and then nobody scanned them, and then you guys killed them very easily.
Yeah.
Why the hell would we scan when we have bullets?
I was meleeing.
Smart
Look,
seeking weapon. I don't
I got
understand
Baylor
shit
now.
anymore.
I
have
showed
a
up.
shotgun. And
Damn,
I had my
that thing's
hive
attacking the
swarm.
building.
I said fuck it.
Literally
Everybody.
the gun that ignores everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
the imaginary gun.
So the
Imagine
problem.
needing LOS.
Yeah. But the problem was that the snake was attacking the building, and so we had to kill the snake quickly, and we did. So
Yeah, it was
The end.
the defend the building game mode.
My favorite.
Yes.
I kind of like the control point thing, but I guess that was last session.
they might have more of both. They were both fun. And I think that was it. I mean, like the battle
Well,
itself was.
and then it
not
was
too
like,
long.
hey,
The
two
snake
more
bit of it.
emergency.
Oh, yeah, that was it, yeah.
There's two other places that are about to get fucked by giant animal
Because they told
mechs.
us, we learned that the mechs were given to the clans by the goddess.
Known as heralds.
They are known
and
as heralds
they
of
were
Yenneval.
put in very secret places.
All based on Norse
One of them was
mythology,
found-
You guys want to
mythological
use this
creatures.
place?
Yeah.
We had charcuterie on it.
One of them was surrendered to Union as a sign of loyalty, and then the other ones were kind of hidden until now. We just killed one and two
Do
more
we
are
know
attacking.
which one was surrendered? Like Union?
We could figure it
Only
out.
Sleipnir was dead.
Who?
Sleipnir.
Which one's that one?
The horse with many legs.
Oh shit.
The Kraken horse.
Damn.
Where's my spider
Why
mech,
is
bro?
it a Kraken?
It's the Kraken horse. It has 8 legs.
That's a Kraken horse. I want to.
Does it actually say that, or is that what you're calling it?
No, it is the Kraken horse.
I was gonna say you actually said that.
The Kraken is. Oh, never mind. I don't care.
Doesn't sound cool
I changed
than
my mind.
Octahorse.
It's also supposed to have 7 legs.
Horsopus?
Not 8 or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
So
How does that even work?
ask Loki.
True.
He's the one who turned into it.
Me too.
But for helping one clan, you basically get another layer of structure and stress.
Yeah, that shit's hella good.
Helping the other clan gets you access to another license level 2 or license level 1 item from a different license, because that's how licenses work. And if you help both, you get both. You guys
We're
are
greedy as fuck.
you guys are double the minimum party requirement, so I think you guys will be fine.
I guarantee you our party's gonna finish first because I imagine there's more than one enemy, so I'm just gonna.
There's also it's 2 different game modes.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's go.
Yeah.
You can't tell us that, but did we ever get information about these monsters from the people? Like,
No.
did we know it's
No.
the 2 goats that's from on one of them, and the other one is the elk.
Yes.
I thought the implication was that the clans kept them secret.
Well,
Yeah.
they just told us when we killed Yorman.
They know
Yeah,
the
just-
Right, what the
names,
fuck
they
is
know what
that?
they are, they
Okay,
don't know what they do.
Okay, that's what.
Me
Okay,
too.
that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to know. That's fine.
And then I mean I was
wanna
gonna
fight 2 at once though.
what'd you say?
We'll be fine.
No, I want to fight.
Oh,
the 2.
okay.
I want to be part of the group that fights the 2.
Bro, what if
goats.
we get
Okay.
control point? We just get you in there. You just sit there.
Pretty much.
We can't lose. I'll just hide behind another building.
God, I hope that you just sit in the control point. That's actually how you lose that mission.
Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
But that's not like a haha fuck you. It's very obvious when the mission starts, but we'll get there when we get there. You had a question for me earlier. About the ship having 3D printers.
No, I told you I was right.
There was no question.
The 3D printer should be able to fix everything in like 2 minutes. But no, the ships have 3D printers, and we're transporting using said crone ship.
Yes.
So we will be healed at the start of next session.
It will not
He's
be
gonna
that
prove
fast.
me wrong, but he's actually gonna be wrong.
It takes more than that to fix the amount of damage that I have on my ship.
Well, you can repair your entire structure full health as a 4-round action, which I imagine like most.
Yeah, but that's a full
tabletops.
round action. We're timed.
Okay.
What I'm saying is
yes, I want to hear.
there's 2 different interpretations of full repair here.
Mm-hmm.
Because a full repair, which is you spend 24 hours effectively 3D printing the rest of your mech that's missing because it's at like 1 stress and 1 structure because it's absolutely fucked, is different from full repair, use my repair repair points.
That's
that
the
I
one
have.
I want.
Yeah, you can use your repair points.
Okay.
That's technically a short rest. That only takes like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you told me no last
Yeah.
time.
I see.
I'm fine.
That's why I was
You told
like
me we couldn't do that.
I
last
said
time.
no because you were gonna be walking and you can't
Yes.
walk
But
and
now
rest
that
at the
we're
same
using
time.
our
But since
walk.
we're using the ship,
We're
The
good.
yes,
sky
you guys are
boats.
good because it
Okay.
does literally take 10 minutes for the ship to go there. So it's literally just enough time.
Why don't we just
Okay.
crash the ship into the mechs?
Why don't we just fall on top of the next?
Truly.
Time fall.
Well, one of the encounters is not above ground.
Damn.
Okay,
So the other one.
so we just
So the other one
so we just
Easy.
go burrow through the ground.
Yeah.
We're a fucking giant mech. Can't be that hard.
can't be that hard.
We'll find out.
You're telling me his mech doesn't have a shovel somewhere?
Somewhere.
My whole thing is breaking holes in walls. Why can't it be the ground?
Just ram
It's literally
downwards.
just pointed
What is
down.
the ground
The
but a
ultimate
wall
wall.
between us and the core?
Pretty thick wall.
The hollow earth. I'll get there.
Let's go.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm excited for next session. I do think that next session is just going to be spent doing, okay, these 3 characters round of combat. Okay, these 3 characters round of combat. Okay, reset, and just like kind of going back and
It will
forth
be
there.
only combat for 3 hours.
Just throw like a little toy for them to play with while the other groups.
I know that's like
Really
that's
well
the
fitted.
that's the sad part of like splitting the party, but part of me,
We're too greedy.
well, part of me wants
You want too
to
much?
like we can get a second monitor set up somewhere. What I would like to do, I don't think we can get a second monitor set up
Why not?
because I don't have a PC that has 2 HDMI ports.
But you have one with the VGA port, and if I get a VGA to HDMI adapter, because I think they exist,
Then we still need a. Oh, I see your point. Yeah,
yes. But you would just need to provide the second monitor, because I don't have one to
I
provide.
have a TV I'm not using.
Well, there you go.
What I would like to do is, or I could just like take a picture of it, like take a screenshot and put it in the Discord. That would be very easy, actually. I'm just going to do that. Is while everybody is trying to refresh their round for Group A. Okay, cool. Into the round for Group A. Here's the screenshot of the current battle map, and then here's your turn order. You guys decide that while I work on Group B, and then work with Group B, and then while Group B finishes their round, switch back and forth.
What were the groups? We should mention that we decided on.
Oh yeah,
I
don't know.
It's gonna be
I
Guns
know.
and Glory, and then the.
The rabble.
The rabble.
I was gonna say the war criminal, the brand deal, and the mechanic.
The war. Sounds like a really good book.
The brand deal and the mechanic. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Bro, the way Union's fucking trying to treat these people, I may be a war criminal pretty soon.
Oh, I wanted
It's
to.
only a war criminal if you're in a war, all right? There
I'm
is no
declaring war on
active
Union.
war.
I wanted to re-clarify something. Just because it's something that your characters would be kind of familiar with, and you guys as players not. The person who did tell you, like, hey, kill those people. They're not like God. They're not like super high up. They're higher ranking than you.
I've been praying to them every day.
Fuck.
They are higher ranking than you, but they're not like a super important. They're
Then
basically
again-
the contact. They're Yilva's contact at Union.
Okay.
He's basically just like the case manager for this
They're
one.
higher rung, but they're not.
And I'm a licensed
In
level 2
charge.
pilot.
Correct.
I want to see them try to tell my Baylor what to do.
To be fair, you guys aren't even really on the same ladder,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I'm just gonna have to hop over a little.
He's a higher rung, but he's on a different ladder.
Fucking pencil pushers, bro.
Fucking
You
HR
come
wants me
down
to
here.
kill these motherfuckers. Like, what am I supposed to
You
do?
come down
man?
here, you pull the trigger, HR.
HR. What was his
Bro.
name?
You didn't give us a name.
That's it. I'm firing missiles to target every single atom he has.
DM, that's 50 targets.
That's it.
I do think that is it.
Mm-hmm.
We need to kill a goat next time, and a deer.
And another goat.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, hold on. I want to like
We are clap.
one mission because I want you guys to decide which way you guys want to go. One mission is going to be very similar to this one, where it's hey, it's fucking up the clan like suburb area. There's very few survivors. Please go save those survivors, and that's the 2 rams. The other one
Rams,
is
let's go.
the clan like neighborhood is actually underground, and they need to get resources into there because the mechs have been blocking them off. And
I'm
that's
slow.
an escort mission where you basically need to go from point A to point B in a set amount of rounds, or else the I actually don't know what the consequence is, but you have to do it
It's
in a
fine.
set amount of
You
rounds
got
if something happens.
We got Glory. Super fast.
I would say both.
True.
Both squads have pretty good all around
well, that's
everything's covered because I'm a 6 speed as well.
The delivery
Or
mission.
7, but-
The delivery mission. Each character carries something, and you all have to be there.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Somebody can come back for me. My movement is 3.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is mine. So we both have slow on.
I mean,
each
we're
game.
tanks. I'm not supposed to move. I'm supposed to
Pretty
get there,
much.
grapple, and just keep stabbing.
Yeah.
Now we're done.
Now we're done.
Okay.
Cool.
We're done.